What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction on the channel, and this time we'll be watching Chainsaw Man, the Reze Arc movie, which I've been very excited for. Ever since this was released, it's got incredible ratings. I remember the first season, it got really good ratings. It was mostly very popular. There was a certain area of the internet that did complain quite a bit about it and how it was produced. I think especially being quite movie-like, being quite movie-inspired. I really like that aspect to it. I love that we got a new opening every episode. I think that just shows how much they cared about the production of the show. Again, most shows, and viably so, just have one opening for like 12 episodes or 24 episodes. But to go to the work of hiring all these artists, all these animators for every single episode, like, and the endings as well, it's just, yeah, you got to respect how much effort they put into it. And yeah, I really enjoyed the first season. If you did want to check out my reaction to that, I'll probably link it somewhere on the video. But I haven't actually watched that first season since it released. But I don't feel too bad about it because I do remember it is a very memorable show, so I remember a lot. And I also have heard that plenty of people have watched this movie without even seeing the main season and found enjoyment in it. So I think I should be pretty okay to watch it. On the note of the release date, it's actually scheduled to come out tomorrow for me, but and someone sent it to me saying it's released. I was like, how's it released a day early? Was it leaked or something? But supposedly it was released in New Zealand, so that is how it is now available. I'm not sure about the quality of the subs or anything. Hopefully they're officially released versions, although nowadays I'm not so sure if officially released versions are better than fan subs, to be honest. But yeah, we'll just get straight into it. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie down in the comments. Let me know your guys' theatre experience if you went to see it at the cinemas. Down in the comments as well. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, especially comparing it. I think the movie's always better in the cinema, but yeah, let me know if you guys watched it maybe a few months ago. Kind of surprised it's come out so early. It's usually quite a long wait. I remember it used to be like a year or so before we got the home release of a movie. But I think recently it's shortened down a little bit, and this one, yeah, not even nearly a year. But I can't remember exactly where we ended off the first season. Remember the stuff with Kabeni. Kabeni was fucking awesome. I love her. I think we met like a bunch of like angel, like an angel demon, one with like wings, and like a few side characters. But I just love the show's power system. I think it's really really cool. Of power, talking about power systems. Power is awesome. Of her relationship with I forget the guy with the black hair's name, but I quite liked him. But him, Denji, and Power, just like a power trio right there. I love those three. Is it Himeno? Himeno? That's the one. Himeno. She had quite a controversial part to play, I thought. But I did quite like her. Shame what happened, of course. That was quite controversial, I remember. And understandably so. A couple extra hordes. What the hell? What's this about? I think I hadn't discussed quite yet is that I think I'm not sure if the studio's changed, but the animation style is quite different from season one. I think I heard, which I honestly think is a bit of a shame because, as I said, I know quite a few people didn't appreciate it and wanted it to be different, but I really like the style of the first season. It's very different to your usual anime. Okay, so we got a bit of an opening here. And remember the toast scenes in the first season, all the jam and stuff. Look beautiful. Oh, nice. It's This guy's done an opening before, hasn't he? For this series. Makima. I don't know, when I did rewatch some parts of season 1 a little while ago now, I do remember paying a bit more attention to Makima's dialogues because I think because we saw him from Denji's perspective, it just sounded like lovely, like, oh, she's gonna take care of you, she's gonna look after you, she's a nice girl. But when you actually look back and listen to what she says, it's actually very he is essentially a slave, I guess. That's not that much better than what he. Well, it is better, but not that much better than what he was like before. Well, you guys know I love this stuff. I love my blood and guts and gore. Get plenty of that in this series. Yeah, as I was saying, like she's very cold and calculated. As I said, it when you listen to those things from Denji's perspective, it's like, no, she's gonna look after me. But as an actual human, listen to those things, it's like, oh, she's just absolutely using you and manipulating you. Little aquarium. What's the deal with the new horns, bro? But yeah, nice opening there. Like that song. I'm not sure I've heard. Have I heard that artist in any other show? Not sure. But it's certainly a very specific style, isn't it? Oh yeah, we had those zombies. I say, oh yeah, I don't even really remember that well. The zombie blood. So the last thing I remember, which might have been actually been not at the end of the season, was again Kobeni like going all badass, Denji fighting the Katana Devil, right? Is it Katana Devil? Sword Devil? It's also man. This guy, Shark Devil, Shark Fiend. Kind of sucks for him in terms of he's got literally got like just the head of a shark, which not even like that sounds pretty cool, but it's not like the head of a shark, is it? He hasn't got the teeth. They don't want to fondle you. I feel bad for the guy. But yeah, he's not even got like the cool shark head. It's not like a full shark head. He's just like got a tip of a shark's head, which is just not that cool. Dedo. So are you? Oh, she looks nice. But as I was talking about a minute ago, I can't help but feel just negative vibes from Makima. On that point, I can't really remember too much of how she worked, but there was just like a few short scenes with her, but she seemed to just be able to like just kill people anywhere or something. Again, I can't really remember the specifics, so I gotta apologise. Hopefully, again, it won't be too prevalent in this movie. As I did say, a bunch of people watch this without even watching the main series, which I thought was kind of insane. But Apparently, it was watchable that way. Has she ever laughed? This woman ever laughed in her life? Go see another movie? Bloody hell. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I could watch a double feature. I always get quite tired in the cinema. The last movie I watched was an absolute banger though, quite a while ago. But I watched Sinners in IMAX, and that was phenomenal. Probably one of my favourite theatre experiences I've had, to be honest with you. 3 movies in one night? No way I'll be able to do this. Maybe they're just not your type of movies. And it makes it worth it. She's probably kind of right in a regard of, realistically, probably for every 10 movies released, there is maybe only 2 or 3 good ones. But the good ones and the high budget ones and such are the ones that get put in cinemas and get kind of promoted to you. There's lots of stuff that goes like straight to DVD and so on that you don't even, it's never even going to come up on your radar. Having said that, I've watched quite a few very good director DVD video movies before. Just the one. Just the one. She's crying as well. Although she still looks like she said absolutely stone faced. The tears are just dropping. Maybe that's like a subconscious crying or something. Like she's got such a hard shell, such a hard exterior. I don't know. She's a strange person. I think everybody knows that. But it's just, yeah, it's hard to understand her, isn't it? And I can relate to that in a sense. I always used to think, and still to this day, even think a little bit. I feel a little bit inhuman, a little bit like an alien compared to how normal people think and feel and stuff. But not to this degree. Hmm. Again, it strikes me as a bit manipulative, but maybe I'm wrong. A bit manipulative, definitely manipulative. But even in like situations like this where it seems quite nice, it strikes me as she's. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it is normal. Maybe she is actually natural, but it strikes me as she's like. It's not truly. Don't get me wrong. I kind of hope I'm wrong about that. I hope he does get to like date her properly and whatever, but that's nice. I wouldn't be surprised if he ate it. Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's just Denji. The Gun Devil's Flesh. So you do expect, like, again, I'm really interested in the power system for the show. Just like, they're a dentist devil. I imagine that would be a very strong devil, right? The dentist devil. What's some other scary things like that? The Doctor Devil. I forgot. I was thinking of a bunch just before I started this. Now I forgot them all. But like, it's just like there's infinite possibilities, really, isn't it? Oh yeah, I remember. I was thinking about stuff like they probably wouldn't be too powerful, but you could see anything. You could see a slug devil. People have phobias to anything. People have unnatural fears to the strangest things. They wouldn't be awfully powerful, but they would still be like quite interesting to see, wouldn't they? Sorry guys, I got like something in my eye. So this is Reze. Yep. What's she laughing at? His face. Oh, hey. she wasn't actually laughing. She was laughing, and then she started crying. The best reaction to a woman seeing you. It's that son. Daisy. Oh, is he gonna give it to her? I mean, kind of gross, but a little nice, I guess. No, there isn't. Just pure grotesque. In a good way, I guess. Yeah, I use this as my thumbnail for my trailer reaction. Which I can't remember too much of the trailer, to be honest, which is a good thing, I think. I remember that shot though. He seems quite nice though. I'm not sure too many people would have accepted that so readily. Like when a magician does it, you're like, oh okay, so that's not been anywhere nasty. That's not been anywhere gross. I can touch it freely. Bit of a different circumstance here. Is she getting tailed by the shark now? Do you reckon? No. Okay. Kind of half expecting the shark to pop out. Go before you did it. Yeah. As soon as you start, you've got a break straight away. Doesn't look like anyone else is here though, to be fair, so why not? I agree. But I don't think it tastes bad. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, I'm so strange with things like that. I hate ketchup, but I love tomatoes and tomato puree and pizzas. I don't drink coffee. I don't really like coffee, but I like coffee cake. I like things that taste like coffee. I just don't like the actual thing. I did get the vibe from the trailer that this was going to be a bit more of a romance movie than a kind of action heavy movie. And the fact that the ratings were still amazing given that is like, especially with the modern anime fan, is really quite incredible. So that's one of the big reasons I've been very hyped for this. You guys know I love my romance shows. Always watch at least a couple every season. It does. But you got to process it all inside you. Use your mouth muscles. It's not awfully exhausting, but you're not wrong. He's not wrong. Apologies. I think that is a dude, isn't it? I remember that much about him, I think. Fair enough. Mm. It did strike me as very promising, I remember. It was one of the characters I was the most interested in towards the end of the season. Because again, we got introduced to a bunch of side characters, and he was the major standout, wasn't he? For me, anyway. Ornamental weapons? What kind of weapons? Really? That's a person? Wow, that's really cool power. Scary, but huh, a really cool power. He accidentally turned his whole village into weapons. I forget what kind of devil he is, but yeah, interesting. Does it? Might as well turn him into a weapon, right? Yeah, I imagine he's going to choose, yeah, not to. Angel Devil. Why? Why is he still? Yeah. He was still making sounds for a second there. I can't even like you even if I pretend to try and like you. I can't even. Do you know what? He doesn't. Like, his name's Hayakawa. He doesn't get along with many people, does he? He really doesn't. He doesn't ever make. Well, to be fair, it's mostly devils that he doesn't get along with, and understandably why, given his backstory. I think he said his like family got killed by them, right? And that's why he turned into one devil hunter, something along those lines. But yeah. Whenever we've seen him meet people, it's never really gone too great, has it? In this case, you can understand why. I wouldn't be too happy about that either. Apologies. I'm going to always keep confused now because it looks like a woman and it's voice acted by a woman. But got to remember it's a dude. But yeah, you would be a bit mad. Like, why not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just turn him into a weapon? Seems like that angel devil is just going to try and avoid anything, doing anything for anyone. But you know, as soon as they get involved in something later down the line, it's going to be incredibly crazy, right? They're one of those type of characters. Intama. Watching a show by a similar name, literally straight after this, I believe. Like she's been lovely so far. I think it's wrong, but she also kind of, in a different way to Makima, she also kind of gives me like just these little Michael Myers kind of little sideways looks. Again, probably sounds dodgy, but a little creepy. Gives me a little bit like crazy girl vibes. But not going to judge too early because again, she does seem really lovely so far. Typhoon devil. Like, yeah, even shit like that. Like, what about your car runs out of fuel in the middle of the desert devil? Something like that. The barren devil, maybe. The desolate devil. There's so many possibilities. The monster down the drain devil. That always used to be a. I remember reading a child's book about there being monsters in the pipes, and I was always quite scared of them as a kid. I was always scared to look down the drain. The fly devil. Like, can horror movies exist in this universe? Because horror movies just give people more fears, and those more fears turn into more devils. Oh god, about horror movies, but yeah, some Bubba type shit right there. Leatherface. Oh, so we have you have granted his wish. You're at school. Oh god, don't show me those. You just watched the last episode of Pluribus. They even got dressed. They even got dressed up like this. She looks like she's wearing the kind of the clothes they'd give you if your clothes got like drink spilled on them or something. Ketsu. So even again, I say this about the power system. Homophobic people, there's a gay devil out there. For the people that are homophobic. Could be anything. So you guys, yeah. So I done this once, my friends, and the police were called. So yeah, probably best not to do this, guys. We were loud and drunk though, to be fair. Not very discreet. We didn't get caught, but the police were called. You're gonna be too distracted. I'm starting to want to. Oh wow, going full force here. See, I know it's a bit more of a romantic thing, but my logistical side of me would just say, why not wear them in and then don't wear your underwear when you put the clothes back on? And just like that, he's naked. You've got to do it, bro. Alright, now you've got to. Now you absolutely got to. Lovely soundtrack, isn't it? So again, I did hear that the animation style is different. It doesn't seem awfully different to me, to be honest. It was pretty similar, actually. Just as lovely as in the initial season. I know I said this before, but there's got to be something wrong with this girl. You can't be this hot this nice, that'd be a little bit crazy, right? Like she seems like perfect. Yeah. Like we even know where she works. Not like she's got like some crazy job or anything. Maybe she is just lovely and nice. But it goes without saying, there's a story like here somewhere, if you know what I'm saying. There's some kind of like drama or something's gonna happen. Not sure what I'd rather it be. Would it rather be tragedy? Or would it rather be she's not quite who she seems? I don't know. Could be something totally different, of course, but they're the things that are going through my mind right now. Sorry, I did. Aesop's fable. So you're a risk taker or not, essentially. I guess I'm much more the country mouse. I would like to, as I'm getting older, I think you would like to kind of as you think about life and such. Don't want to get too deep. It might be worth actually venturing out a bit more. Quite interesting. Both of these characters brought this up at the same time, though, isn't it? Well, that was obvious. Ooh. We're going through all the romance stages here, aren't we? School romance, festival. We'll do sports day next or something, aren't we? Field trip. Yeah, she sure is lovely, isn't she? She's got a lot of charisma. Yeah. I could like, how could you not fall in love with this girl after a day? What's she holding her arm like that? Oh shit. The Typhoon Devil. And this guy. Do you know, they got the horror vibes lovely there, they did. They weren't doing too much of it, you know what I'm saying? It was very subtle, but you felt like the ominous kind of presence with the scenes with her there. I like that. Usually they go way over the top with stuff like that. Anything else? Why is he bothering with her? I don't think you got to make any choices just yet. But yeah, why is this guy even bothering with her? Trying to use her as a hostage to get to Denji or something, I guess. But this fucking sucks, doesn't it? We'll say awful mohawk as well. If you're gonna go for a mohawk, go for a mohawk, bro. What is that? Okay. That really is Bubba, isn't he? This guy's inspired right here. Can't lie to you guys, I only actually watched the. Oh shit! Look at her eyes. Again, they've done a really good job with that scene a minute ago. What I said earlier with like the horror aspects. I couldn't really tell if the horror was coming from her or like the situation with the school. These eye twitches here give me the creeps, so I think there is a bit more to her. But what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say because of those eye twitches. Yeah, this guy definitely took some inspirations from Leatherface, hasn't he? 39, 36. I totally forgot what I paused to even say, to be honest. Hopefully it'll come back. This is like the craziness starting to come out with these twitching eyes, baby. So you're starting to piss me off. She's just gonna kill him, isn't she? I'm not sure how. Oh damn! Holy crap! I was kind of expecting to be some kind of monster, but she is just in a martial arts sense. Holy crap! That was incredible. What language is that? What language is this? Russian? I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at discerning what language I'm hearing, but in this case, she says it so lovely. Kind of hard to tell. She says it so faintly. Huh. Feel like a Russian sleeper agent or something. She like no fucks given on her face whatsoever there, so she's clearly been used to killing or this before. Lady Reze. They know each other. Huh. That's the plain devil. I think it's just a plane, but it's another one. The plain devil is definitely something I've even got. Yeah, I've even got a bit of a fear of flights, to be honest. Not really when I'm on there, but like I think everybody's has worried about. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, certainly is more to her as we expected. Not quite as innocent as she seems. I don't mind that. It's like it's not a turn off. It's not like I wouldn't instantly be saying like, oh, she's not girlfriend material. She's not someone I want to hang around. Well, even if I saw that, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, still cool, still like you. Actually, might even like you more. You're pretty badass. If that's all there is, okay, cool. But I still think there might be even more. I mean, again, she seemed to know this Storm Devil, so. What a Lady Reze. Lady Reze. Don't just call people lady or like Master Jordan. You don't just say that. Kind of boss or something, I don't know. Oh, these Japanese festivals always look so nice, don't they? They remind me of the fairs I used to go to as a kid, but like they seem even more cozy in anime. Like they're pretty cozy and nostalgic in my memory, but with like all the lights and being on these like mountains and such, they seem even more like cozy and really nostalgic, don't they? And you're right. Oh, you don't know the half of his story. You don't know the half of it. Or is literally like missing half his insides, or he was anyway. Dude was eating cigarette butts for what was it, like 10 cents or something. It's really hard to accept because we've only known this girl for such a short period of time, but and I'm not sure I would. I'd like to be the person that accepts, but I'm not sure I am the person that would accept. But I think he absolutely should. But as I just said, if I was in the situation, I'm not sure if I could. Like she has been nice to him. Again, I said this earlier. When I go back to Makima's stuff, you could tell she's just using him. This actually seems very genuine from Reze, I think. It's a bit shitty to be putting like an ultimatum. like this, but he's having a bit of trouble with that. Sounds so stupid, but I almost expect to see a picture like like Makima's face in one of the fireworks. Hey, you bastard! It literally didn't even take a bite. I always say about these things, they're so over. They're so over fucking. Whoa! What was that kiss? Well, what's that about? Oh my god! Ugh, you freak. Freaky. Fucking hell. What, so he rejects you and you just kill him? I've mentioned this before in videos. I always hate that because I've literally bit my tongue in half before. And there was a lot of fucking blood. But yeah, let's just pause for a minute. Holy crap. Yeah, one about the apples. They're so overrated. Like the exterior is nice, and then that you get inside, it's just a plain old fucking apple. They always look a lot tastier. Then you remember, oh, it's just an apple. But yeah, two. I think it was like maybe 10 or 11. The computer was when I was younger. This must have been like 15 odd years ago. In my old house, my mum had the computer higher up, and there was we had a fireplace, and there was I don't know what it's called, but like a block of wood above the fireplace where you put things like a clock or ornaments, for example. And I used a chair. I stepped on a chair to go up and press to turn the computer on. And I slipped off the chair and I hit my chin on the ledge, and that, and it bit my tongue in half. And it didn't really feel too painful. I'm not sure if it was the adrenaline or what, but I didn't really feel much pain. It was just I went to the sink and there was just a lot of blood, and then I got rushed to the doctors, and they stitched it up. But yeah, not too much of a fan of seeing like cut off tongues, to be honest with you. A bit brings back a bit of trauma here. But yeah, thirdly, yeah, she's crazy. You can kind of see that one coming a bit. She's way too beautiful, way too lovely to not be crazy. I kind of thought, yeah, if it's just the martial arts stuff, fair enough. But really doesn't take rejection all that well. It's not even rejection in this sense. It's you put him in a pretty shitty ultimatum, to be honest. You've known him for what, a day. But yeah, she definitely didn't handle it very well, to say the least. She's a freak. Freaky. I wonder what like would have happened if he said yes though. Would she still have done this? Hey, good job, Shark. Glad you've been following this whole time. She does kind of give me vampire vibes. You got like the allure of a vampire. They're always quite alluring. They're always quite enticing. The bomb devil of all things. Bombs, really? The bomb devil. Holy crap! Well, I wouldn't have expected that. Hey, what the fuck? Oh shit. That was a pretty fucking awesome transformation. You guys know I love my transformations. Oh my god, here we go. Not quite a vampire. Man, holding Denji so lovingly right there. Oh, it does go into full shark. Okay, cool. But I think we actually might have seen that us in the first season. Now I remember. Oh, you poor souls. Turn back right now. Oh no, these people seem to be involved. God, look at these. What do you call these weapons? I don't know. What would you call these? Strange. Oh, she's must be incredibly strong. Man, do you know what I think of when I think of her? That she would be Michael Bay's absolute dream. Michael Bay would love to have Reze in a movie. But yeah, I love that little transformation sequence. I want to watch it again. I'll watch it again after we're finished. But I love that. That's really cool. I can already see why the ratings are so high here, to be honest. And she's a charismatic, like already think she's one of our favorite devils, isn't she? Hmm. Gormendana. He's a fan. He's a fan. I kind of like him. He's got quite a bit of charisma as well. Bless him. A lot of dedication to the Denji fan base. I've been stalking him. Sex bomb, sex. That'd be a good OST for Macam Reze, wouldn't it? So he even knows her. So she must be, yeah, she must be some kind of big deal. And when I say knows her, he's obviously never met her, but he knows of her. Maybe seen a wanted picture or something. Something along those lines. Hmm. Oh, that's nasty. Jeez. Olds. Just blow her head straight off. Oh my gosh, she's gonna just invade with her own head. Oh my god. Man, I love her. I don't know about you guys, but she's might be even more better. Look at her. She might be even better now. She revealed her true self. Jesus Christ. Like I said, this is Michael Bay's dream right here. Fucking shoot, bro. What you asking permission for? I can't remember how you do the con. Stuff like that. I think. See, I'm not gonna. I could, but I'm not gonna go. I could go frame by frame there, but why spoil yourself? Because I didn't catch a single part of what they just shoot. I didn't catch a single scene that just flashed by him. I kind of want to. I kind of want to see, but I won't spoil myself. Ooh, man, the soundtrack of this movie's been fucking awesome, hasn't it? I mean, everything has been. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, loving the soundtrack. Damn, that ass legs. Hey, I kind of want to keep Kabeni out of this, to be honest. I don't want to die. Sounds weird, but I was kind of we didn't see her this movie just so she stays safe for season 2. Oh, you sucker. There she is. Talking about Russian sleeper agents earlier. If anyone's a Russian sleeper agent, it's Kaveni. Jesus. So I guess she just left her. I mean, what's the draw of a girl not trying to kill you? Yeah, I said this earlier. I feel like she was genuine. It's just easily unsettled, I guess. Hey, why does this song sound familiar? I've definitely heard an American song that sounds very similar to this. Man, this fucking soundtrack's going absolutely crazy right now. So many different styles as well. The evolution of the styles of songs we just went through in the last 5 minutes is nuts. We've got another one now. That boss fight music. It's like SNES boss fight music. Not a great matchup, this is it. I mean, she's not a great matchup for many people. Just blow them away. Ah, not sure. I'm not sure what she's doing is too effective, but looks like it. Yes. This is absolutely glass cannon versus giant tank right here, isn't it? You get blown once, you're fucked. That's Typhoon Devil? I thought they were going to be like tiny. We were like hearing them in the drains. I guess that they were just like sending wind through the drains with like the words of wind. Weird as that sounds. Yeah, as I said, I was expecting them to be like some kind of tiny devil. I expect to look like that. I think it's unfortunately too late to let kill him, isn't it? Otherwise, all of this people that died and got hurt here would have been for nothing. I don't think that's an option. And he's the main character, of course. Is that possible? Is this a thing? Hi. Gonna ride him? Wow. Oh, be careful with those, man. Yeah, we're expecting more Spider-Man, less less horse riding. Whatever though. If it works, it works. It's quick for a land shark, isn't it? Well, say it again. Another fucking awesome soundtrack, man. Oh, that's gross. Why does this tornado never look like this? Look like a baby. He wants to die anyway, doesn't he? Good job, you. Good job. As we said earlier, they don't get along, so they've absolutely just left him. Wouldn't have been too much skin off his back. How long has he got left, by the way? Really can't be long. I'm just absolutely guessing it because I got no idea. I'm gonna guess less than 2 years. Probably even less than that. Kind of sucks, honestly. He's one of those guys that don't come off too well initially. I said earlier, he doesn't really get along with many people on the off, but he always ends up like winning you over. He always ends up actually getting along with people, and like you once you understand him, it's actually quite a lovely guy. Sound effects, bro. Why is this guy so bouncy? Like, this guy just fuck off already. Big old tornado. Jeez. Jesus Christ, man. I've got to say, the animation of this movie, some of the best I've seen in a long time. In a long time. I don't even know what the last thing I could compare this to was, to be honest. The fat ass. Man, I'm gonna have to listen to this whole fucking this whole soundtrack, bro. Every minute there's another absolute banger song come on. It's crazy. And there's like in the last 20 minutes there's been like 5 different genres of styles of music. All very well fitting. These sound effects there. I love how they're being quite playful with that as well. I've had like some Mario sound effects, some just a horse right there. Yes, fuck this guy up. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't even realize this. Yeah, we've literally got Sharknado happening right now, haven't we? I haven't seen that movie. It's probably why I didn't realize that. Nice. Finally, get rid of that annoyance. But yeah, they didn't put that together. Animated Sharknado. Ooh, that's some nice shots. I've seen a few of the kills from that movie, but I haven't ever like watched it in full. I'm not sure that's a movie you really want to watch in full. I mean, it might sound quite silly, but it is actually really incredible just how much of a vendetta she's got against him now. Just the measures she's gone to, the absolute motivation. Like, she ain't like nothing stopping her. Nothing. Is it purely just because he was thinking of somebody else? All of this is it that simple? I say that simple. Sometimes with love and stuff like this, it does get like this, doesn't it? Oh no, Beam. Man, if we lost Beam after this movie, that'd be a massive shame. Oh man, we're gonna lose Beam, aren't we? Look at him. Oh man. He's been a really unexpected, awesome part of this film, hasn't he? Please don't die. He sounds like he's still alive. Him? I just literally just talk about you. You're absolutely crazy. Mm. Ah. So that would be hilarious if that's how we win. You're your own downfall. He's using them, how we said. Less swinging about, more swinging them about. It's like an Iron Maiden, a chainsaw right there. Instead of spikes. I guess they're still spikes, just chainsaw spikes. So just gonna drown. She actively wanted this as well. She exploded to push them further down. Almost a bit of a lover's you know what. Do you get them? Oh, beam. I mean, I get where he's coming from. If I had experience with a woman like that, like, totally understandable, isn't it? Can't just like, yeah, it wouldn't feel right just to do that and then hand her in or kill her, or like, it'd be lovely to know that she's out there, hopefully spending time like that with maybe other people. I don't know. Sorry guys, I did kind of miss a bit of dialogue there. It's quite incredible that this has gone really quickly. This movie, hasn't it? It's only 100 minutes, to be fair. I'm gonna make sure my video's doing okay. Okay, cool. 25, 54. Yeah, apologies about this. 25. For like, weirdly, OBS has been absolutely fine pretty much the whole time I've been doing YouTube, but weirdly, like a couple months ago, it just started doing this weird like thing where it would say it's recording, but it wouldn't have recorded for like however long. That was bullshit. I was totally wrong. That was all bullshit. But she said she failed. Did she fail in regards to acting, or like? So it was initially an act. Again, totally understandable. I said this like I didn't feel like it was. I'm not the best judging stuff like that, especially in anime. But I still kind of felt real to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me romanticizing it or something, but it didn't come off to me like it was all an act. I think with Makima, I mean, yeah, a bit different, I know, but easier to tell. Done it again. I know, she like snapped his neck. I thought she bit her tongue off again. Maybe it was all just a lie. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm deluding myself. That was incredibly sad though. Like, I don't know about you guys, but you ever had these like romantic experiences that like it was a great thing, but you can never like go back to. You can never. I mean, that sounds like a lot of relationships, but like when it's not actually like a relationship, almost a bit like a holiday romance. That something that you know you'll like never see each other again or something. I think that's putting it lightly for what happened here, but kind of feels like that with these two. But it's not again. It's nice knowing that she's still out there. She didn't like die or get captured or anything. I think that's actually really nice for us as the audience. For me, anyway. I feel like that's a that's a great ending. I wouldn't have liked for her to be captured or anything like that. As I said, like as much as she was our enemy, I still really like her. Oh, oh my god! I was right. She was a Russian sleeper agent, but not a sleeper agent. Oh my god! I can't believe that. Yeah, pure dumb luck. Absolute pure dumb luck, by the way. But and again, not specifically right. She wasn't a sleeper agent, but I was on the right tracks. I mean, again, it's not all that impressive because I think anybody could feel like anybody could have thought that there was something a bit shady about her. If you know what I'm saying, there's something amiss, something not quite. She was too perfect. But I'm surprised at how close I was. Pretty generic thing to guess as well, I guess. So let's not big myself up too much. Okay, interesting though. Russian agent. Is returning. It makes sense. Oh, I didn't even put that together. Stupidly, I said earlier about what language she was singing, and I said it sounded a bit like Russian, but it didn't sound quite as harsh as Russian sounds. But I guess that should have been a bit of a giveaway as well. Like dumbass. What the fuck? Fuck. Excuse me. Oh, which is Reze. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? This fucking sucks. Oh no. Oh, he's here as well? From you, really? You disappointed me. I guess we take back what I said a minute ago about her being out there. Surviving. So close. Well, that fucking sucks, doesn't it? So I can't say I ever hated Makima, but I don't really like her after this. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for a fact. I wanna call her some names right now, but I will refrain. Ah, well, that was I thought we'd have a nice happy ending. We'd have a nice happy ending. I kind of wish it went how I said. Of like, it's such a shame because it went perfectly in regards to she wanted to see Denji again and like she related to him. Um, and we were so close. And as I said, my wish, like again, the best end would have been that she got to see Denji again in the cafe and how happy smiles. But the next best thing is what I said of like she's living out there somewhere, maybe having that relationship with someone else or like living on at least. It's nice to know. But yeah, not even that. It's just fucking just got killed by Makima as she would have been in the long run, impeding on her relationship with Denji, which I've mentioned countless times in this video. Is completely manufactured by her, and she is absolutely using and abusing him. She's clearly got grander plans for him in the future. Can't have her running off with him. So yeah, that really does suck ass. But fantastic. Oh shit, it's Kenshi Yonezu, is it? Oh, I love his work. From what I've heard anyway. I haven't heard too much, but especially his Sangatsu no Lion song I absolutely love. But yeah, as I was about to say, fantastic movie here. Definitely from I can only give my perspective. Definitely deserves the rating it's got. The animation was crazy. The soundtrack was phenomenal. Like Reze as a character, as I said, maybe. I mean, I think Power's certainly up there for one of my favorites, but Reze is like right up there already as like one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any more of her, so she's not really got too much of a chance of going any higher. But yeah, it's just amazing how you made us love her so quickly. Jane Doe. I said this earlier as well. A few songs from this gonna be put on the playlist. Few. But yeah, the story was really good. It was emotional, romance. Like again, I love my romance stuff, so a lot of that in this movie. But for almost like an hour after that, it was just like pure balls to the wall action, wasn't it? But I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit disappointed at the ending. I mean, I think that's a bit of the point of it in a way. It's meant to be like surprising and it's meant to like lead into future events and such. But it kind of feels like it might be a general opinion because again, Reze came off so well. Even after all of this, I still absolutely love her. Wonder if that is like a universal thing of like it's a disappointing ending, but not disappointing in the sense that it ruins anything. It's a shame because you made us love the character in such a short amount of time. But I guess some of the sweetest things are quite short and so on, aren't they? I got a whole bouquet of flowers, bless them. Funny you say that. Hopefully he does, because he hasn't met her yet. That's for sure. I really waited here all night. Where'd the horns go? What was the deal with that in the first place? I mean, I think they said she ate too much blood, but yeah. Or at least we didn't end the movie off on an absolute downer. Which is quite nice. Just gonna start eating. Yeah, I really like Power, so I mentioned her a minute ago with Reze. It's like Reze, they're probably my two favourite devils. I mean Denji of course, but he's like of course he's the main character. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Incredible movie. Wow. I was expecting us to take a break halfway through, but I really didn't feel like it. As you can tell, I had an absolute blast here. I feel like the pacing. I feel like the pacing is a big part in that. I'm fine with watching really long movies. I mean, I've watched like 3-hour movies before, and sometimes, and it's the case with any movie. A 90-minute movie can feel long if it's not paced very well or you're not enjoying it. A 300-minute movie can feel really short if you're really enjoying it. So um, probably doesn't mean too much in like the length of things, but in regards to the pacing of the movie, I thought it was done incredibly well. They set up the romance really nicely. There's just a whole ton of action in that whole second half, but it's not like sometimes with stuff like this you can maybe find the first half boring of like so trying to set things up, trying to introduce a completely new character and completely new kind of story and romance that we kind of got to go on. But they done such a good job at that, it made the payoff even better in the second half. So probably not a point too many people are talking about, but I wonder like and it's not really a thing that should be compared, but it's like the first half versus the second half. Which one do you prefer? Are you much more like the action type, or like the romance kind of type? I really like both, of course, so I don't really want to compare them. But yeah, two kind of very different halves of a movie, and both were absolutely phenomenal. And they only work because the other one works, if that makes sense. Like the whole second half wouldn't have worked at all if we didn't have the great kind of character building and such in that first half. But yeah, absolutely love this. I do just want to read this quickly. I think this is just a little disclaimer, to be fair. I'm not really sure what it means by this. What does it mean? Any similarity to any actual persons, living or dead? Like, excuse me. Who here is a walking bomb? Well, I say that. Yeah, you do get that. But it's kind of sad we have to put these on here. Yeah, these are just legal disclaimers, I think. Maybe it's because we saw, to be honest, it might sound bad, but with that building kind of being blown up like it was, I did honestly think of 9/11 when that happened. So maybe that's why that's there. That sounds very strange saying that, but that is what came to my mind. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie in the comments. Let me again, I said this in the intro, but I'd love to hear what you guys, how your guys' theater experience was this with this. Was it like loud? Were people like screaming in the theater and such? I think that would have been a really cool way to see this. I'm not sure if it was airing in the UK, but it's kind of a shame with my YouTube channel because I'd love to go see the movies in like the cinemas, but I kind of want to wait and watch them on the channel, and it's a very long wait a lot of the time, so it's a bit annoying. So there's that, and there's also again the case that I don't actually think they release too often in the UK. I never really hear about them. You always hear about them being like released in America and plenty of other countries. I'd be hopeful that anime's got to a point where it would like air in the UK in the cinemas, but I'll have to check it up next time. But again, even with that being said, I'm not sure. I think again for my YouTube channel and such, I just kind of usually just want to watch it with you guys on here to actually get like a first watch through. And in this case, again, it wasn't actually too long a wait, so it's not really that excruciating. But again, in many cases, it's like a year or so it feels like absolutely ages. Then you end up forgetting about it. It's like, oh yeah, that came out. But yeah, just love this. I've pretty much gone over all my thoughts. Love Reze as a character. I'd say the only negative, if you can call it a negative, is the ending. Disappointing. Intentionally. But it's just like, I love the character so much. It's just like, oh, it's just absolutely like, I just feel let down a little bit. Like, even if she didn't go see Denji, I would have been happy of her just like going on living. But, no. Horrible old fucking Makima who. They've done a good job at making me dislike her even more. It wasn't, I wouldn't say actively dislike. It was if the scale was like 50% was like they're all right, like 75% you like the person, 100% you love the person. She was about 40% of like, I didn't especially like her, but she wasn't awful. She was using Denji. To what end? I'm not really still 100% sure. Get the gun devil, whatever. But this is certainly taking her down quite a bit. Maybe to about 20%, honestly. Yeah, disappointed, but I guess in a kind of good way. Weird as that sounds. Again though, let me know what you guys thought about the movie in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy this one, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with any of my reactions. And hopefully I'll see you guys with season 2 whenever that does release.